Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have never sold the Hunger Games set before. This is the first time actually Rich sold it. I picked this up at the fill-a-bag sale for $5. Sold the set of 3 in hardcover for $10 plus the cost of shipping on Facebook. So check this out. We had an impromptu trip into town and a stop at Salvation Army, and I picked this guy up. He's pretty large. He is vintage. I don't know if you guys can see that. Vintage Union Products Company planter. $5. I can't find any concrete information on him, but for $5, abso-freaking-lutely. And then also, right as I came around the corner to check the bookshelves, they had a huge red bin and they were restocking the books. So I ended up getting quite a few. Solid book pile, if I do say so myself. I found a vintage copy of Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire. Now, I don't think that they ever made this in hardcover. I think you can only get it in paperback. But this is a 5+ shipping all day. Gerald's Game. We just sold the only copy of this we had. So that's a $5 book plus shipping. Ready Player One, I don't have this listed. I sold the copy that I had on Pango Books. So for me, that's a $5 plus shipping book. I know nothing of this. I didn't even know this was a thing. And I'm currently reading the Harry Potter series right now. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. A new play by Jack Thorne. Based on an original news story by J.K. Rowling. This is parts 1 and 2. This is in really good condition. I have zero idea what that's worth. I don't know. The other hardcover I got was, and I gotta figure out how to say her name. Jodi Pico? Maybe? A Spark of Light. I started to listen to this on audiobook a while ago. I think it was over the summer. I don't know, the narrator bugged me, so I didn't get very far. Do I keep or do I sell? Do I keep or do I sell? Do I keep it or do I sell it? That is the question. I don't know. This one I'm going to keep for now. Haunted by Chuck Palahniuk. I didn't know this was a thing either. I got into him from Rich, and I've been collecting his books for a hot minute now. This one's in pretty beat up condition, so when I'm done with it, I will likely just trade it out to a little free library. I grabbed Ellen Hildebrand's 28 Summers in paperback. I currently have this in hardcover. I think I have it listed too high. It's not moving, so in I don't know, 4+ shipping. We'll see. It's a new book. I think this is a 2020 release. Yeah, copyright 2020. And then she already released the novella that comes after this book, The Sixth Wedding. Seriously, one of my favorite books of all time. Love it. Elizabeth Gilbert, The Signature of All Things. I know nothing of this book, but she is the author of Eat, Pray, Love, which I can't sell to save my life, but I've sold her other books fairly easily, so I grabbed this one. The Flood Girls sounded really good. I actually grabbed this for myself. Welcome to Raucous Quinn, Montana, population 956, a town where nearly all the volunteer firemen are named Jim. Where the dirty shame, the filthier of the 2 bars in town, refuses to serve mixed drinks. And where the locals hate the newcomers. Then again, they hate the locals too. Rachel Flood has returned to town after leaving behind a trail of chaos, hoping to make amends with her mother's group of Spitfire-wielding brazen women, and with the help of the world's most fabulous 12-year-old, she just might make things right. I don't know. I thought it sounded really good, so I'm going to hoard that one for a minute, try to read it. When the Summer Was Ours. I don't know anything about this, but it is a 2021 release, so I grabbed that. We'll see. I mean, it's at least a $5 book. And then we have Jodi Pico, however you pronounce her last name, Small Great Things, which is a easy sell at $5 plus shipping. So I did pretty swell. I think they're 50 cents a piece. I believe I paid somewhere in the $6, a little bit shy of $6 for the pile. So I think I did pretty swell considering I'm hoarding a couple of these. and the rest of these can get sold. And now we have a couple more things that have sold, and since we have yet to make it to the post office, we're going to get these ready to go and then head to the post office. This we picked up at a thrift store. It is a Derosa, handmade in Portugal, I think. Or no, Uruguay? Uruguay. I don't know. I can't read that. But I think we paid like $3 for it. And it does have a tiny, tiny little defect, like right here, that's super hard to see and even harder to photograph. But I ended up selling it as is with the tiny little defect on Etsy for $35 plus the cost of shipping. And I almost didn't grab it because of the tiny little defect. I'm really glad that I did. It didn't last very long at all. I think I listed it last weekend. Sold the Vampire Diaries, The Fury, and the Dark Reunion. There's a bunch of these. Sold this one for $5 plus the cost of shipping on Facebook. Also sold the Carrie Diaries, which is the Meet Carrie Before Sex in the City book. I sold this for $5 with free shipping just because I didn't really know anything about it. It sold pretty quick, so I probably could have got it with shipping and made a little bit more money, but it is what it is. I'm going to get this stuff ready to go out.